Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of B Action, where we put the B back in action. I am one of your hosts, Charlie. With me is somehow trembling over there. I don't know what he's doing right now, but there's Dustin. Say hello, Dustin.
I'm concentrating my chi.
Oh, okay. Don't punch through the screen and blow my chest out. Don't do that.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking pumped for this movie. Hey, it's me. It's
too.
Dustin.
It's Dustin. And next to Dustin on my screen is the man, the myth, the voice, Mickey. What's going on, Mickey?
Man, not a lot. I just, I'm hyped for another Billy Blank special. I'm doing great. Let's get going.
You see what the fuck you did,
down.
Mickey? You see what the fuck you did?
And we have some very special guests. Their first appearance on the B Action Show, but you know their voices. The ladies from Cinema Slab, Anna and Hanna. Hello, Anna. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. So happy to be here. Are we the first girls on here?
What's that?
Are we the first girls on here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
very
think so.
nice.
Oh,
I mean,
dang.
Nate hasn't
Yeah.
been on the show yet, so
No.
That's true, yeah. There you go.
Dustin made me take the sign down of the He-Man Woman Haters Club out in the front.
yeah,
So.
no more boys only.
Don't you sound disappointed? You're the one that invited them.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, Charlie, no more boys only.
We're bro girls.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, they're homies. There we go.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're homies.
Bro gals.
yeah,
bro
we're
gals.
homies.
Hannah, I don't want you getting drowned out over there. Hello, Hannah, with an H. How are we today?
Hello.
Two H's.
Two H's, one at the front, one at the back.
That's it. There it is. Party in the front.
Party in the front, party in the back. Business in the front, party in the back.
No,
There we
I
go.
liked how you said it. Party in the front, party in the back.
Hell yeah.
That's,
And somehow Anna's still in the middle. I'm not 100% sure how all
I
that
know.
there it is.
Story of my life.
Hey, Anna's
Hey.
just happy to be here, okay?
You
Always.
can't have Hannah without Anna, okay?
There
So,
you
there
go.
you go.
That's our new tagline for the show.
The
Yeah.
love
new-
it.
I love
the
it.
new tagline. No more whores for lures.
I know. Oh, no. Always a whore for lore. Always a whore for lore.
That was a good
That-
one.
That
She
popped
needs to
me.
trademark that.
Yeah,
I know.
That needs to be on a shirt and
I
some
know.
key
We should do that.
keychains and a wax melt scent.
There you
Horror
go.
galore. That's what we need.
Whores for
rocking.
lore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you heard, we are covering another Billy Blanks movie, and this is one I am bringing to the show. This is my Billy Blanks movie that I grew up with. We are watching TC 2000. Do you like martial arts? If you said yes, this movie has it all the way through
Yeah,
the movie.
Plenty.
Yeah.
What about the story, Charlie? I said martial arts, sir, and you shut your whore mouth.
So,
Yep. Sad but true.
hey.
We will not have a repeat of Kroll over here on the B Action side.
Okay,
Yeah.
so listen, that's how we were lured here. We were lured here
Yes.
because it's better than Kroll. We were told that a few times. So
I thought
that
it
was
was
the
the-
selling point.
I thought Dustin like coaxed you over here with the baby oiled up chests of all the Billy Blanks and
Oh,
the
man.
Matthias Hugheses.
Yeah, he got me with Billy Blanks. Okay, that's what drew me.
Not his,
Okay.
No.
not Billy Blanks' haircut though, right?
Hell
Like that
no.
fucking
Oh,
flat
gosh,
top.
God,
no.
dog.
Or his acting.
That
How
was
did it get?
awful.
How did it get worse from the
Dude.
last one we did?
I don't know.
Well, he doesn't have to go out in public, so he doesn't have to cut it. You know what I mean? Like they live underground.
Yeah, okay.
It's so
Yeah,
insane. All right. Well, let's jump into the trailer real quick, and then we are going to jump right into this movie. So we'll be back.
In a time just beyond tomorrow, when the surface world has become a war zone, the underworld cities have become electronic fortresses, and the only hope is an ex-cop and an executioner. Death to the underworld! They killed his partner and created the perfect killing machine.
I give to you the TC-2000X.
The TC-2000X was conceived to protect the people in my quadrant. That was her sole purpose.
Zoe, it's me! Zoe, stop it! Let me show you what real power feels like. They're destroying the surface world. I know. Give it to me! Nikki Picasso's going down. With you or without you?
I waited a long time for this moment. You killed my partner.
My time to leave.
Surface world cleansing will commence at T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Starring Bolo Yeung, Jalal Mereh, Billy Blanks, Matthias Hughes, TC-2000.
Dude,
And
why did I
that's
feel like I just
basically the movie? That was the movie right there.
I felt like I was getting karate chopped. I felt like I was just getting fucking attacked that whole time. Sheesh. Oh, fuck!
He's
You
already
want me to laugh in
dead.
your face? Oh my god! So Charlie, there was before we even dive into this, I have to bring this up because there was one part of this movie that I fucking screamed at my TV at, and it was the end credits, dude. The character select
Hell
screen
yes.
that we get,
Yeah, I thought
I-
that too.
that should have been at the fucking
Yes.
beginning of this
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
man, when you have what's his name, Jalel? What?
Marie,
Jalel
Marie,
Martin?
something like that.
Yeah, so when he
He's
has
trying to
Cabal-
hold it.
He's got Cabal's weapons. I'm like, oh my god, you're the second person I've ever seen use those. And fucking Billy Blanks with his nunchuck. That should have been at the beginning. Yeah, all right, that's
Yeah.
all I got. I wanted to.
No,
I
yeah,
just needed to bring it up.
That I had totally forgot that was even in this movie till I watched it today, and I was just like, "This is the greatest credits run." And I was waiting for
We needed more.
everyone
Thank
in
you.
the
Yeah.
movie
I wanted
to get
everybody.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
wanted
whole
the girl
cast.
to get it. Yeah, every extra
Yes.
should have gotten one. It just,
Yeah.
I wanted it, like if you're an extra and you didn't use a weapon, you're just like be bopping around like you're
Yeah, like on
old
the
screen.
one-
combat.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one character that actually used the weapon in this movie didn't get one of those.
right.
Yeah, like Blade, go help him out. He goes, okay.
No, Blade. I love how Blade. You didn't even need to see him on the screen. You just heard him because it was like, He's always spinning that fucking knife around.
Yeah.
And the sound effect from across the room. Here comes Blade. Like, yes, I love it. All right. Well, let's see who has some history with this besides me. I'm going to go last. Ladies, I'm going to start with you guys. I am going to go out on a limb and say you have never seen this movie whatsoever.
No,
Hannah, let's
correct.
start with you.
Are we starting with
Hannah,
me?
do you-
Or did you say Anna or Hannah?
Oh, I said, see, this is where it gets messed up.
We missed
Let's
the
start
huh.
with, we'll start with Hannah because I know you don't have history with this movie, but you have a little bit of history with Billy Blanks.
I sure do, Charlie. So when Dustin asked us to come on for this, he told us that Billy Blanks was in it. So I was like, oh man, I know Billy Blanks. He did Tybo. So yeah, I think he did it. I think it was in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. But he did like a bunch of these tapes where it was these workout tapes and they were like martial arts was like the big part of the tape. So you would do all these like martial arts moves and dude, it was a workout. But yeah, my mom, she did them and we had like a bunch of them. There was like, 30 minute Tybo. There was advanced, which was like 45 minutes. Then there was like the ab Tybo where it was just concentrated on abs. And yeah, my mom we loved Billy Blanks. Also, I think he's a Christian as well. So of course my mom, I think that kind of drew her to him also. But yeah, and when my mom and dad divorced, my mom lost a bunch of weight, and one of the ways she did it was using Tybo. And then when I got into high school, I got diagnosed with like this it was called insulin resistance. So my pancreas was like producing way too much insulin. I wasn't using it, and it was just causing some health problems. So, of course, the doctor told me I needed to lose some weight. And so I did, doing Tybo and, of course, eating right and things like that.
Right.
But yeah, so I have quite a history with Mr. Billy Blanks. But I have never seen a movie. I knew he was in movies, like kind of like Chuck Norris, but I didn't know that I've never seen any of them. I've seen a lot of Chuck Norris movies, but I have not seen a Billy Blanks movie. So this was my first taste of him being in a movie. So yeah, it was the first time watch for me.
Which
he's been on the show 3 times.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which advanced VHS though taught you how to do spin kicks and the double ankle?
I was literally about to ask that. Like, did you learn how to ankle clap someone's ears with your?
Dude, there was one where you would kick this way and then you would kick this way and you would kick this way and like it got faster as it went on. And then you would do a front kick and then a back kick and a front kick.
We gotta get these tapes. I gotta find these tapes.
Yeah. And then one of the moves I remember so much, it was on the ab one. And you would squat because it hurt so bad. And he would make you do it like when you were just like, he knew you was hurting, man. And he wanted you to get down and move those abs. But it was like you would squat down and you would do like this. But you had to keep like your legs.
Twist your upper torso without moving your lower.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You
That's
talk about a
brutal.
workout. The man can work you out. I know that.
That's awesome.
All right.
I love that.
Jeez.
Not in that way. That sounds
Goodness gracious. That took a turn.
What is it? Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Oh man.
We got
Yes,
spicy up in
that
here.
is my history with Billy Blanks and Tybo.
That is awesome.
Oh man.
Anna, I'm sorry I'm making you follow that. Do you have any history with Billy Blanks or this movie?
No, I had never heard of this movie. Honestly, when Dustin sent it to us and the name Billy Blanks came up, I was like, core memory unlocked. I have not heard that name since I was a kid. And I remember those fucking infomercials that would play for those tapes that Hannah got. I bet your mom bought them on the infomercials, didn't she?
They weren't cheap, if I remember right, either. They
No.
were like $20, $30 a pop. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Like $39.95.
Like once they started getting released on like DVD,
7
I
easy
think they were
payments.
a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. They got re-released. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
not making new ones. Just keep doing
Yeah.
the old ones. It's
Yeah,
totally fine.
new generations are gonna find them.
Right.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. Never heard of this, and I never watched any of his workout tapes or anything like that. Just remember waking up to him at sleepovers and not being on infomercials left on the TV. That sounded bad too.
I was not going to say anything, but I was like,
Oh,
wow,
my-
both of you with the innuendo.
I know. Can't take
I was
us
at a
anywhere.
sleepover and I just woke up. There's Billy Blanks staring at me.
He's just sitting there doing the fucking ab workout. In front of
Yeah. He's like, it's time for y'all to get up and work out.
I just picture one of my old He-Man figures, the ones that would twist at the middle.
yeah.
The power punch. It's just, I need a Billy Blanks one that just does nothing but the power punch move. Oh my God. Dustin, what about you, bud? Is this the first time watch for you as well?
This is a first time watch for me, but it is not my first experience with Billy Blanks. Obviously, Mickey has created a monster over here. Man, with Expect No Mercy, Assault on Devil's Island, now this, man, they just keep getting better. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. They just keep getting better, man.
So much fun.
But unlike Hanna, I didn't watch Billy Blank's workout tapes. I did watch Louis Tully workout tapes though, because he played them back 30-minute tapes back in half speed, so only got a 15-minute workout.
Okay.
Oh, okay. From Ghostbusters.
It's a Ghostbusters joke.
Oh,
Never mind.
That flew right above my head. I was thinking, well, damn, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Anyways, no, this is not a first time, or this is a first time watching it for me, and I need to hunt this down because everywhere I've found it so far, they want like $50 for it. I'm like, no way.
It's a Vinegar Syndrome that has gone out of print. So
Damn,
I'm like,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, absolutely not. Expect No Mercy. I was down to spend $20 on, and you know,
not 50 for TC 2000.
Not 50 for one movie, unless because I mean I did buy that Mega Godzilla -1 box.
Different.
It that was justified.
yeah. That's worth it.
But
yeah,
Very justified.
and it's less explaining I have to do when it comes in. So
yes,
True.
yeah.
All
So,
right, Mickey,
that's it.
you're gonna go now. What is your history with TC 2000?
This is a first time watch for me. I've seen this movie
What?
poster like before, and I'm pretty sure I've seen this trailer before, like for this movie. But of all the Billy Blanks movies I've watched, somehow this one escaped me. And
oh my God.
so yeah, this was something new for me. I got a new Billy Blanks experience, which is nice, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome. Like this is like the only Billy Blanks movie I think was available to me.
Okay,
as
so
a
like
kid.
I was watching all the ones like a little more realistic. Like I didn't really get into
Tybo
I mean, I
tapes?
remember seeing the Tybo infomercials. Yeah, sure. But there's one I can't remember the name of the movie now where he's like a janitor. That's like one of my favorite movies. And then
What?
There's one called like Talons of the Eagle or something like that.
I
with
can't remember the name of
Jalal.
it, but he's like a
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the 4th time he's been on the show because he was in Lionheart.
aha for just a second. Yeah.
That's right. He was just a second in line.
Still,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
It counts.
4 times.
4
it counts.
appearances.
But I need to hear more about this janitor movie, Mickey,
I'll
not to
send it
cut
to
you
you.
off. Okay, God. Just use the
Yeah.
fucking mop.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
No, that
amount of
shocks me because
tempo.
I figured Mickey would have seen this. Like to me, this is like the one everyone remembers about Billy Blanks being in a movie. You know, I remember this movie poster at the rental store all the time. You know, it was like in the back area, the fucking sunglasses on, and Billy Blanks just standing there staring at you like, "Rent my movie, rent it now." It,
Yes, sir.
I had, I watched this one. I was getting into, again, the reason we're doing the B action is once I got done with like the Arnolds and the Stallones, I wanted to see what all the other action guys were. And I got on this kick of like post-apocalyptic and like androids and robots and shit like that. So I was watching stuff like Class of 1999 and Nemesis and TC 2000. Reading the back of the box, it was like, oh, whoa, there's like a robot version. And there's another movie that's on our list that we are going to cover called Solo with Mario Van Peebles. And honestly, like this and that one would be a perfect like double feature one night to just pop both those movies on. But no, I grew up with this one because this one had like all of my favorite like not B as in bad, but just my B level actors like Bolo Yeung, Matthias Hughes. Like the only thing I really wish they'd have changed was that the girl had been like Cynthia Rothrock or something, and let her be the TC 2000X at the end of this. Oh my God, yeah.
I think it should have. If it wasn't Cynthia, it should have been the lady that was Red Sonja.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Brigitte Wilson. Good Lord, she could have kicked everyone's ass without being.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be an android.
That's a huge bitch. Beverly Hills Cop too. But yeah, I've always remembered this movie. I knew there was like a crap ton of fighting in this, and this is why it like grabbed me when I was a kid. Like the story, we'll get into it, is not existent. Like it's kind of
everywhere.
But this movie is about watching the martial arts. Like they do not shy away from the fights, the choreography. I am a huge fan of Matthias Hughes. He shared my shit out on Twitter before. He is forever my alien bounty hunter from I Come in Peace. He is an awesome guy. He is a giant man, and he's giant in this, and I love him to death. I wish he actually had more screen time than beginning and end. He kind of bookmarks this movie. And then Bolo Yeung, he was always the bad guy to me from Bloodsport. You know, it's like, yeah, that guy's evil. And then I watch this and he's the good guy. Hell, he's like the sensei, you know, the old sage teaching, you know, Billy Blanks how to fight. And I'm like, this is awesome. I don't know why he's got an 8. I don't know why he's got an 8 head instead of a 4 head. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Nobody's hair looks good in this movie except for Matthias Hughes. Okay, everyone else's hair looks like shit.
Yeah,
but no, I have always loved this movie. It's been streaming forever. I watched it. I want to say it's probably about 6 years ago. I had watched it on like Tubi or something, and then whenever we decided to do this show, I was like, TC 2000. That is one that is going on the list, and especially after we had done, Expect No Mercy and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. This is right up our alley. This is why I'm doing the show. Is these movies people need to remember them and appreciate them for what they are, not what you're hoping they're gonna be.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I am not gonna sit here and apologize or make excuses for the movie because the story sucks. Okay, it has a cool premise of we've destroyed the environment. It's actually Demolition Man backwards. So instead of pushing the poor people underground and everyone else living in the society that is elevated, all the rich people went underground because the environment was controlled there. And above ground, it's all shit. So it reminded me a lot, and Dustin, and Mickey, we were both on it. The Double Dragon movie we covered with all the bright ass colors, and it was like smog and pollution. Immediately remembered like scenes of that movie while watching this one. And that's about all you really need to know about the story. Is it's bad up top, and now we've got people trying to break into the bottom, but then they try to break out of the top, and then they're going to total recall a machine on at the end of the movie.
We're also back to Fallout territory a little bit too.
Yeah, there's definitely some. Go ahead.
Minus the incest.
Yeah.
Well,
and the whole procreation thing. Yeah.
I mean, we don't. Yeah. I don't think they had time to dig into it in this movie, but I'm not going to say it probably wasn't there.
They didn't care about the sex. They wanted the kick ass.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. But my biggest gripe about this movie, and it's going to be, and for it to be big, it's not going to be a lot. There weren't enough one-liners. I feel if it had more one-liners, I would have been way more. I mean, I was already really satisfied with the movie.
Yeah.
But if I were given like 3 or 4, I'm like, okay, cool. But the only one that sticks out, I only have one that sticks out to me. And we'll get to it, I'm sure. But I just wish there were more.
Yeah. I almost feel like Billy Blanks is just kind of cruising in this movie a little bit when I was watching it. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, really, like,
Fucking Anna.
Yeah.
It literally feels like he is just reading his line. Like there's no
Exactly.
emotion.
Thank you.
He's just looking at his
Yeah.
script. He just memorized his lines. Like that's all he could do. He wasn't going to act. And he
But
just says his lines.
did you watch the man fight?
Yes, of course.
he
He's a
could
great
kick.
Okay, that's what I'm
fighter.
saying. That's what I'm
how
saying.
could you not?
Yeah, but still, you can read your lines with a little bit of I don't know.
You're
You can put a
right.
little
No,
life into 'em.
it really caught me off guard that he's not as charismatic in
Yes.
this as he was like in Excessive
It's-
Force.
It's because he
I
didn't
would
unzip
like
his
to see him
jacket
in these
down
other
to
movies.
here.
Yeah, because this is the only thing I'm seeing of him. So it's like he sucks in this as far as the acting goes.
Right.
But the fighting is on point. Now I felt like some of the scenes went on like way too long though with the fighting.
I
like
will
at the-
actually agree with you. Like at the
Like, at the end, I'm
fight in the
like-
gym was way too long.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, dude!
Oh
That
my God.
fucking loved. Oh, dude! It got to the point where
Dude.
they were just whipping the piss out of each other instead of sparring. Like they were so mad at each other that they were being pulled apart. Billy Blanks did some fucking split under Vigo the Carpathian. He just sat there and was like, "Fuck yeah!"
That was cool.
Yeah, dude. And then
Hey,
he didn't ankle clap him. He straight up just fucking drop kicked him.
It's not the cool moves I'm mad at. It was all the length of it. You could have
I don't
tightened
care
up
how
that fight.
long the fight was, dude.
It was
You know,
way too
Vigo
long.
Vigo was whooping the piss out of Billy Blanks.
I'm with
dude.
Dustin on this one. That
His
was
name
awesome.
is Matthias, and I'm going to smack you. Keep calling him Vigo, okay?
He looks like fucking Vigo.
That's
Got
my.
to get you through the
That's-
webcam.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch through the screen.
But fuck, dude, like I love it though because like Charlie said, it's the post-apocalyptic setting, and these future cops they're like trying to stop this infiltration by fucking Mickey Picasso, dude.
Yeah.
His face paint, that's the one part I couldn't get past, dude.
Dude.
Like his fucking looking like fucking Jeff Hardy out there.
Dude, it looked like he was at a pride
Yeah.
parade. Like there was like a
Yeah.
rainbow and stuff.
Out at Mardi Gras, dude. Like he looks like a fucking jester.
It reminded me of like they were a gang that wasn't allowed to hang out with the
I was going to
Warriors.
say.
And they're the ones that were like,
Exactly.
Warriors. Totally
yeah.
reminded me of the Warriors, yeah.
The Warriors. There we go.
the Warriors.
It's not the Warriors. It's not the crew from The Crow. They're the Sea Crew.
And that kind of shocked me because that's Jalal. He directed
Yeah.
this. He wrote it and did most of the choreography, and he gave himself that role. Now he did write in that he gets to kiss the girl at the end a lot. So I was like, well, I see he Quentin Tarantino'd the shit out of that script. at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, why did you you're a bad guy. Why'd you want to be a bad guy in this? And then B, why are you like this shitty Picasso neon colored?
I mean,
I don't know
let's
what.
Let's not pretend like he's a great writer or anything.
Well, okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
I don't know. When we got hit with that line,
Hey.
I'm surprised when he goes, and expect no
Tom
mercy.
Da?
And
Oh.
expect no mercy when he goes, I'm surprised you surprised me. I didn't think you could fight that good. He goes, you surprised me. I didn't know you could think. He wrote that.
He wrote that line.
Oh my god, dude! But in this one, when he fucking walks into Billy Blanks and he goes, "Time to die,"
Yeah.
and Billy Blanks goes, "It's time for our new watch." I'm like, "Fucking
One
hey,
line
man!"
that I could
Fucking
remember.
rolled his sleeves up.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
I
so-
love
I
that
did
shit.
love
And
that
then,
part.
and then what's her name? The blonde,
Zoe.
the cop,
Zoe.
Zoe. That's right, because it's Greek
Yeah.
for life.
Yes.
Zoe.
Yes. Don't even get me
Greek
started.
That damn necklace with that charm. Okay, how? Why? That thing is probably so heavy, and your dad told you not to take that
Yeah.
off? That's one of those, sorry, Dad, I'm going to stash this in my pocket. I'd be like, my neck would be down to my knees.
You'd be a hunchback. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let's be reminded, she doesn't
No.
use it. She says it's some sort of key. So you think that at the end, when that's going down, that she could stick that in there or something. That's
Nope.
going to be the key. No. It's never brought
just her
up
handprint.
again. Now, I think Billy says you're the key, but not like what
Right.
even was the purpose of that then? Yeah.
I couldn't stop thinking of Robin Hood Men in Tights, where he's like, I have the key to the greatest treasure in all the land.
They make a joke. Do they not make a joke? What was I watching where they make? Oh, I was watching Halloween Resurrection where they talk about that. Where like he brings a key and he goes, "That's the key to her chastity belt."
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
Paul the
you're wrong.
locksmith.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Jalil, I want to keep calling him Jaleel, but he's
Jalal,
not Urkel.
He's not Urkel, yeah.
Jalal can do really good write a good fight and write a good fight choreography, especially when, like, I can definitely see that the money went to the cast in this. Not that they were like expensive cast, but he spent the money wisely and got a good array of people to surround this movie. And the setting works. Post-apocalyptic means you can put it in a gray warehouse. You can do this. Hell, the fanciest place is that fucking stairwell that they're walking down in one scene.
Yeah.
I was like, where is that? That is badass looking, and I want to go up and down those stairs a couple times. But I don't know why he doesn't get someone to write for him or help him write, because he had a cool premise. And this movie came out the same year as Demolition Man. So there's a similar aesthetic. One is quite possibly the greatest action movie of all time. The other is, TC 2000. It's like, you had a cool idea that is obviously going to work because it worked for another movie, but you need someone helping you write. You can't do it all on your own. And I don't think he ever got out of that bubble of, I need a writer and let me focus on the fights. You just tell me, just be like, and this happens. Now fight scene, Jalal take over. And then go back to story. It's like he had so many ideas and so many directions, and he could not bring them together. They literally were trying to break in to the underground. We don't know why. Because the underground is trying to infiltrate some factory that we find out about halfway through the movie, that they want this above ground crew to go break into for them. But it's protected by another gang of even worse people. And it's like, dude, where are you going with all of this storytelling? Like, you're just, he's literally just throwing shit. And just boom, like shotgunning a story in between the fight sequences, and it sucks. The story sucks.
A lot of loose strings. A lot of they're following a lot of lines, but they don't tie them all up, and you kind of like let them go loose. Like you said, this really would have helped if somebody helped him edit the script. But I'm wondering how much of this. I think he didn't finance this movie, but he got it made. I'm pretty sure. So like, I don't know how much of this was him just wanting to do it himself. So I don't know. I bet this was definitely a learning experience, and he got a little bit better further on down the line.
I think so. It does have other writers listed, but I refuse to believe other people were actually influencing him, because if there was a good story here, it should have fit within the fights. But this is literally this is like a movie that if someone wanted to show off their stunt crew, kind of like the guys that do the John Wick movies and the Fall Guy movie. A lot of those movies are just like, check out how awesome our stunts are. Yeah. And that's what the movie's about. This is like, check out all our awesome fighters and, choreographed crew. Don't worry about the story, but just pay attention to the fights.
And if you're gonna,
that is what this movie should have been.
You just need to keep it simple, stupid. You just need a simple story. You don't need anything elaborate. If that's what you're trying to do, you're just trying to show off. That's all you need. You don't need this like elaborate like Blade Runner.
That's a kidnap my daughter, kidnap my family, and I'm putting together a crew, and we're gonna go save her.
My car
instead of
dude, where's my
half
car?
the time, I don't know who's trying to destroy who. Do they want to destroy the surface? Do they want to live on the surface? I don't know what the hell any of you want to do. It just feels like it's happening just to happen.
And
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it felt like it built it up that Zoe was gonna be like this savior, and she's gonna save everybody at the end. And then she literally stands there and just looks at that machine for the rest of the movie.
She RoboCops, malfunctions.
That's it. And that Picasso's like, hey, he's like, Zoe, kill the machine or whatever. And she just stands there looking at it. And then finally, after Billy and I'm sorry, Jason was his name in the movie, and was it Suma was the other guy? After they're done with their long ass fights, when they're supposed to be going in there, and I thought they were supposed to be going in there and helping Zoe, but they're in there for so long, and then they finally come in there, and I don't know, and then they come in, but then they go back out. Like they came in there and they were assessed the situation. Then they go back.
It was a mess.
I was like, did they just go in there and then go back?
Bolo Yeung steps on Matthias Fuse when they go in first.
Loved it. Dude, but backing up a little bit to what Hanna was saying, to be fair, Billy Blanks was fighting two people at two different times.
Yes, he was.
They were tagging in. He wasn't.
Whoever had the strategy for this was not very good, in my opinion. Like, I was like, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, why are y'all doing this?
They're like, get him!
There was no plan of action. It was just go.
Yeah.
But, dude, I loved that Bolo had lines in this movie. He talked.
That's my favorite thing.
That was
Bolo's my favorite character.
They were 3-word sentences, but still. But I did when they were going to infiltrate that thing and he had the fucking ninja mask on and someone was obviously dubbing their voice for him. Dude. Because that was a whole conversation. I'm like, there's no way he doesn't know that much English. He doesn't have to know that much English. He fucking whoops ass. And he's built like a brick shit house.
Yes, he is,
dude. And when Mickey, I remember when Mickey first sent us this message about this movie. I don't remember what we're doing. Mickey is watching and goes, yo, did Bolo just punch that guy through another guy?
That was awesome, man. Like,
what the? All of it was awesome. Each time
I didn't know that was going to happen because, he took that guy hostage. They were fighting, and all of a sudden this little coward's like, oh, I got this guy. And I was like, what is Bolo doing? And then he punched the shit out of that guy in the stomach. And the guy behind him was like, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Dude,
it's my favorite thing in the movie, and I totally forgot about him almost punching that dude in the nuts. And the dude
and it got covers his fucking nuts. Dude.
Yeah.
But like, no.
Better when he does it to Bigelow at the end through the door. I love that. That was awesome because then you get a little.
He practices
blood.
with the watermelon. That was badass.
I really like that one.
All right, I'm gonna talk about that watermelon scene real quick. Did anyone here expect the Ninja Turtles to be there?
No, absolutely not.
Or
what's his
the
name?
Black
background, and they're just kind of
the background where they're fucking watching the Turtles go pizza.
OG montage.
Oh, yeah, when Splinter's telling the story. Or what's Master Splinter's sensei's name? His owner. Orokosake. And he said, dude, the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, God damn it, the Ninja Turtles are fucking over there telling their story,
Wouldn't it be cool if you panned over and this is our story, get out of it.
Oh, dude, or it's like they accidentally fall on screen, or sorry, and they get up and walk away. I loved it because he's like, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. And he teaches Billy Blanks the fucking power of the chi.
And dude.
And man, he makes that watermelon explode. I've recorded that. That's all I've been showing people today. I'm like, check out what we're covering tonight. Dude. Just watch. And I show them the clip of him putting his knuckles on the wall and the watermelon exploding.
When he's training him.
Please tell me y'all heard that there was somebody in the crowd that goes, use
Yes,
the key.
Yeah.
When he's trading,
How did they know? But I was like, well, maybe he I guess he fights there a lot,
yeah.
so they probably know that he has some
he's
sort
the
of
champion.
He's done
He's
that
the
before,
champion,
right?
yeah.
But I'm like, how do they know that it's called the chi or what? And I was like, use
So
the chi.
the chi. Does he kind of use that with the kid when the kid's mom's getting about to get raped? Like when he holds his hand, I was like, is he using the chi, like the strength of the child?
Oh, he's
to
about to
kick the
he's-
shit out of Master Blaster, right through the wall. I thought that was pretty badass.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, I love it. He fucking squares up to that guy, and the guy
He's fucking
stands up,
huge.
and he just fucking looks.
He's Andre the Giant. I was like, that's Andre the Giant.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He fucking palmed his forehead, man. And there's a lot of people that make Bolo look tiny in this movie.
In
There
height,
are.
only in height.
Everyone in height. That's what I'm saying. But it's like he has that low center of
Yeah,
gravity
right.
for them, man. But dude, this fucking fight, you have that fucking dude that's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach.
Oh, he hits him
that.
with an elbow drop and a
Dude.
leg drop.
He gets him, dude. He fucking 5-star frog splashes on him, dude. It gets him, man. It is so fucking good.
I'm watching this fight, and again, I hadn't watched this in like 6 years, and I'm watching this, on my TV, and I'm just really paying attention. I couldn't get over the little kid. I was that kid because every time the camera shows him, the kid is smiling the biggest smile, and I'm like, that's me watching these two giant motherfuckers fight each other on a movie set, and I am right there, and I know I get to be involved in a few minutes, and that kid is cheesing it like the mom's like crying and oh no, and the kid's like
You see Charlie in the back going like this.
Dude,
Oh my
I love, and you're right, Dustin. I've always kind of pictured Chong Li, Bolo Yeung as bigger than life because they kind of film him like that in Bloodsport. A lot of upward camera angle with him, and Jean-Claude's not a huge dude, so
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that. Yeah, they're like eye to eye, but Jean-Claude's not a big guy either.
But to see Bolo Yeung jump up on this dude's shoulders, it's a stunt double, but it still works for me. But when he jumps up on dude's shoulder and just starts beating the piss out of his face, I'm like, I like this Bolo Yeung. This is probably my second favorite Bolo Yeung moment in this movie. Anna, you're being way too quiet, and I refuse to let crawl happen all over again. Was any of this enjoyable for you, at least watching the fights?
A little.
Oh my God. So I told Charlie before you got here, I could have sworn you were on all of the month of Action. And I was like, you suffered through all of that month with him. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, dude, she likes that shit. But I immediately, like when Charlie said that, I immediately,
B action is another animal, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is all, ladies, this is all Dustin's brainchild. I love having you on the show, but I never would have put you through TC 2000. I just need you to know that, okay? I knew better. And then Dustin goes, I got guests. I was like, cool, who'd you get? I got Ann and Hannah. I was like, oh, no. Oh, I said, are we going to have a repeat of Kroll? He goes, I told him it was better than Kroll. I was like, you fucked up.
I said it was Botham.
And he's like, who? I said, what?
It's
Botham.
Botham. But dude, Charlie, this movie has the key element of an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's grappling hooks.
Oh, you always gotta have grappling hooks.
You never see them though, right? They're just on the.
When they come zooming through just at random moments, I'm like, where are these wires?
I was like, how did you get that up there? I want to see the grappling hook.
Exactly.
Billy Blanks is like, he's like, are you gonna lower me down? And fucking and Bolo's like, yes, but next time you're gonna have to say goodbye to me this time. I'm like, what? Dude. And
something else I noticed too was that everybody in this movie had a pair of nunchucks, even the homeless people. All of them.
Dude, that's the gang at the end.
Like, whoosha. And I'm like, dude, you probably use that money for some food or something.
Yeah. Dude, when Billy Blanks makes his way up to the surface world after his partner's killed, and you have those 2 or 3 guys sitting there trying to fuck with him, and he goes, I've had a real bad day. You don't
Yeah.
want to mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
They start fucking fighting Billy Blanks, dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching it. I'm like, at the end, I'm like, are those the guys at the beginning of the movie that were trying to fuck around with Billy Blanks? Like, whose team are they on?
I think they were just bums.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what they're there. They just happen to be there.
They've got nunchucks and they want to use them.
Two of them at the end are gang members from Picasso's gang, now fighting Picasso's gang at the end of this movie. Because Billy Blanks goes, I can vouch for these two. I was like, what? How did he turn them so fast?
They were from the surface, right? And they were trying to break in. So, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, they were part of Picasso. They even had the bright color, like, jumpsuits on because they're the guys that killed the two officers and broke in. And then Billy Blanks and Zoe fought them, and I guess they got locked away.
I think they just needed
people.
They just needed bodies.
Do they ever address how they get through that little force field? Like,
because of
is it a computer chip in them?
Probably have
or is it like their DNA.
I'm thinking the chip in the brain.
Oh,
remember when they Zoe dies, they take her and they show that exploded like view computer wise and the TC chips in her brain. And then they tell Billy Blanks, if you're going to quit, we're taking our shit back out of you, which is they took all that stuff out. But here's the other part of where I don't understand who's involved with what. First, I thought the scientist dude that looks like a skinny Elon Musk running around here.
Yeah.
Put their faces side by side. I swear to God, it's a skinny Elon Musk dude. So I was like, is this guy a bad guy? Because he lets it slip about the new project. The Colonel guy, obviously, is the bad guy. Then another old dude shows up called Overlord, and I don't think he knows anything of what's going on as far as the overarching plot at the end of this. Because he just keeps going, well, she's not doing what I thought she was going to do, or is everything... Yeah, it's like, who's the bad guy, and what is the plan here? Who is in charge?
And and then sometimes they talk about her programming, like how she was programmed. Okay, how was she programmed? We don't know.
That's the skinny little dork. I knew what he was in there for. He was only in there for one reason. He's like, I programmed that chick.
He's like,
they make that joke. He goes, we dropped her on your table and you got to be real intimate.
I was like, yo,
with her, doing all the work. I was like, holy shit.
That sounds a lot like Tom Atkins.
Thrill me. I bet he said that too.
He goes, I bet where do you think I want to fucking sleep?
That's a dumb question. Sorry.
Go ahead, Hannah.
Did any of y'all notice I rewound this like 3 times when Zoe meets that Elon Musk, the Temu Elon Musk, or Wish Elon Musk. I
like Temu so much better.
That's a running thing now.
Yeah. When they meet him, she says, he was my professor. I'm pretty sure she says he was my professor until he got moved somewhere else when he was 14.
Doogie Howser up in there, buddy.
He her professor when he was 14.
He's a Doogie Howser.
That. I was like, okay, so maybe it's the future. So maybe they don't age as I don't know. I was just that confused me so much.
Story plot non-existent.
Billy Blanks,
I'm digging too deep. I'm digging too deep.
And then Billy Blanks goes, then he was the fucking football coach.
Yes.
Dude.
What?
But I think my favorite parts of this movie is each time we see like the fight circle, right? So like Bolo and the underground fight club, the arena, TM. And the first one, Bolo fucking punches old buddy through buddy. And then the second one, Billy Blanks is in the crowd, dude, and Bolo's getting his shit rocked.
The guy's got a knife.
And then by that fucking crackhead with a knife, And then he comes up and Billy Blanks goes, what? And fucking cracks him in the mouth. And then him and Bolo have like a very intimate eye stare.
It's a very honorable man. That's
what I'm saying. Dude, I love it because they barter water. He hands it like, and what it reminded me of was like the little bags you win at the fucking fair with the fish in it.
I wish
Yeah.
a goldfish had been
Yes,
inside that.
Dude, I wish there was a goldfish in that shit, dude.
Me
Because
too.
he holds it up and he goes, no, you keep that water.
That water.
Fish pee in there. I'm not.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
That was it. First.
Cute.
And he's like, yeah, you keep
so
that
around
water.
around that moment, that when they help each other, something bothered me. After that fight, they break it up because the cops are coming, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, the
And-
TC
And
officer.
Zoe is on that bike with them, and like they're about
Yeah.
I don't know, not even 10 feet away. And I was like, how does he not see her and be like, oh Zoe, like what are you doing here? You're dead. He's
Because
looking right
He's
at
wearing
her.
his pit vipers at night.
Well, they kind of like Barbara Crampton her up a lot. That's exactly what she looked
Well,
like,
yeah.
like in
Yeah.
From Beyond, where she's
Sure.
kind of
Yeah.
nerdy
Barbara.
looking at the beginning, and then that moment where she puts on the lingerie later. That's
Yeah.
what this reminded me of. Because if you pay attention to it at the beginning, she's always wearing either the helmet, she's got the uniform on. It works. Even
Slicked
though
back
it-
hair.
Yeah, and in the apartment, she doesn't look
Yeah.
all that glammed up. This, like, she walked out of like a Whitesnake video.
You're
and,
right.
Yeah.
it's off the back of that bike.
Yeah,
But
you
it's
see her jump off that car's hood over there.
Exactly. She Tawny Katane the shit out of it. But even I was like, well, she's riding on the bike, but now Picasso takes her in. I was like, did he think that the cops had arrested her, and that's how they were like getting
It's another
his
one of
trust?
those loose strings,
Like,
man.
Oh, what is
But-
happening?
Yeah.
Like Charlie just brought up though, the commander of the underground people, like the one that's the obvious bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Billy Blanks and crew are fucking up Jalil's crew,
Picasso.
Picasso's.
Picasso.
He stands there and looks at him and he goes, "Who is that?" I'm like, "You motherfucker, you know who that is. Why are you asking who that is?" Because he's sitting there whooping the piss out of everyone, and you're like, "Who is that?" And fucking Picasso's like, "Oh, that's Jason." Who?
Jason
Get the fuck-
Stone.
Get
I
the
was like, it
fuck
is
out of
pretty
here, man.
badass
That's a great
action
name.
though.
Oh yeah.
It reminded me of
Good action
Mason
hero.
Stone from the Steven Seagal
yeah.
movie.
Oh,
Where he's
yeah.
like, Mason
speaking of
Stone.
Steven Seagal, we saw his protege in here. You guys saw him, right? In the little crew, dude's kind of
protege.
wearing like the I don't know what you call it, man. He's got and he's doing the whole
the collarless
he's doing the whole
outfit.
all the way to the ground, all the
Oh,
way to the ground.
yeah,
I was like,
dude.
oh my god, this guy's embarrassing.
He was the portly looking
Dude,
gentleman in the
He was
Fight
hitting
Club.
all the Seagal moves. I was like, yeah, I know where that guy came from.
His name's Ron Paulson, but no, throw some Fight Club in there.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
we need a bunch of badasses. And then they show all the people that they were able to round up for their little team at the end, and I'm just like, I'd try again, man. I don't like any of these guys.
Dude, what did they promise them? Like a fucking
I don't
shower?
know.
Something.
You know,
A goldfish.
fucking bag of water with a
Yeah.
Bag of water.
Yeah.
I would have
Oh.
gotten into every fight circle if you could have gave me a goldfish when I was a kid. I would have been in every one of them.
Yeah,
If you win
You're
this
telling
fight,
me-
you can,
There you go.
you're telling me I can win it with a fist fight and not tossing little rings on top of a 2-liter bottle?
I would have been in there. You tell me
Yeah.
some
Charlie's
carny.
choosing
You tell me
violence.
some carny's not
Yeah.
doing that in the back. He's got a
Oh
little
my
kid
God.
fight club, and like
Mhm.
the champion gets to take home
Hell
a
yeah.
beta fish, because it's a fighting fish.
Hell yeah.
The champion wins the large prize. Oh, Charlie, I
Oh.
want to read this for you real quick. I had IMDb pulled up for just so I can have names and shit, but I scrolled
Yeah.
down to the fucking reviews, dude.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
And the first one, I'm only going to read half of the first one, and it's an 8-star review,
Oh, nice.
8 out of 10.
Oh,
My man.
dang.
And the tagline says fighting and more fighting, and that's it. All right. So it says TC
On
2000
point.
is about a bunch of bad guys doing bad things, and then there's a ton of fighting. That's about it. Yes, the movie's plot is thinner than my pecker, but if you like lots and lots and lots and lots of martial arts action, then TC 2000 is for you.
Exactly. That was well
Oh,
done.
Man.
Dude.
Accurate.
Perfect.
Accurate.
Oh, Oh, that
Oh
shit
my
was
God.
fucking good.
It's accurate.
That
And one
is
thing,
so great.
one part that
It
cracked
is
me
my
up too
picture. I love that line.
is
Oh
whenever
my God.
Zoe dies and he's
Oh,
holding
yeah.
her.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
gosh,
He's
that's
coddling.
just
Oh, I love it.
That was
I
so.
love it.
My mind went to Steve Carell when he's the no, please God, like that's
good.
what it reminded me of. He's just no.
Zoe.
Did you
So
hear
terrible.
what she said as she was dying? She goes, "You lied to me." And he's like, "What?" She goes, "You said we'd be partners."
Like, what the hell?
Oh
And
yeah.
I'd be like,
Jeez.
"But you
Yeah.
died. How is that my fault?"
Oh, yeah.
She goes, real bullets. Like what? What do they shoot with? Like, I didn't notice. Is it
No, they were-
lasers?
They had it was a taser.
Oh, that's right.
This is
Oh,
so
yeah, it
fucking
was.
similar to Demolition Man. It's
Yeah.
not funny. It's like Jalal had someone feeding him as he's making this movie. Go, okay, I'm on this movie, Jalal. Here's what you need.
Yeah.
These guys are underground. The good guys or the bad guys? It doesn't matter. Just put people underground. Okay.
He said they're
there's
using the
no-
one fucking binocular that they're looking around spying with, dude.
The extended
They're like,
ones.
There's no guns.
Yeah.
They're only in a museum. Okay, so no guns whatsoever, but they can find some? Yes, Jalal, they can find guns. Okay, I'm going to put that in my movie. How do they take people out like the cops? Tasers, but they use a baton. Okay, what if we used a old school remote control clicker? Okay, that'll work fine, Jalal. Just do that. Because she's trying to tase that motherfucker at the beginning, and that like the batteries jostled
Yeah,
loose
is
or
it work-
something, and she
Yeah.
couldn't get it to go off till the
And
end.
what was that thing that they were pulling down over their eye? Was that like a heat sensor or
know.
something?
That's what
I-
Luke
I
Skywalker used to
Yeah.
destroy the Death Star.
That's what it
I swear, but there was times I thought that it was part of their implant, but then you would see him with that eye monocle, like Universal
Yeah.
Soldier, for a little while, and then he has one in his hand later, so they can
Fucking
still.
Boba
They were like,
Fett.
"We paid for this effect. We're going to use
They
it."
hit, they hit him with the enhance. You just-
Yeah.
He does that. Did you see how blurry that fucking
Yeah.
Palm Pilot was? And then all of a sudden, boom, screenshot of the film. That's how
Dude,
they're
I
getting
watched
in.
it when they,
Somebody
like,
stole
go-
my PDA.
Yeah.
when they go in, they like go into the underground or whatever it is, and they make it. The first two people make it through, and it's like
Yeah.
access granted, and then the next person like
Yeah.
blows up, and it goes access denied.
That was so good.
He goes, "What is your favorite color?"
It was like that had more emotion in
Red,
it than
go
Billy
blue.
Blanks' whole acting. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh my
the
gosh.
robot has way more emotion than Billy Blanks.
Yes, than Billy Blanks.
Dude. And then the
Ah.
very end, man, Bolo Young walks up, and they're sitting there fucking typing in all these words.
Zoe.
They're like, "What the fuck is this password? What the fuck is it? Are you the key? Whatever." And Bolo
Zoe.
Young walks up and fucking goes,
Yeah.
Where were you at?
"Just
Dustin-
say it. Just say it. Tell me
You
what
have to get
we're
locked
all
out and blow
scrambling."
everybody
my
up.
father, didn't you?
Yeah, you get five
You're at
five
the end
attempts.
of our road.
5 attempts and you're locked out.
Yeah.
I love when Dustin forgets this is an audio format. He's over here miming everything
love it.
Bolo Young is doing in the movie.
All the little like
Put those sound
and
effects in.
Enthusiastic about it. It
all
doesn't
those little
matter.
hand things he does. He's doing like okay.
Dude, I like when he like waves the one finger and then slaps Matthias with the other
That's
hand.
the
I
look
was like,
over here.
dude,
Look over here.
Look
He
over.
kicks him.
Look at the birdie.
Oh my god, dude! He fucking kicks him in the. He goes, "I'm gonna put my left foot across the right side of
Yeah,
your
yeah,
face, dude."
Let's Matthias. Is this his first movie? Was this his first movie?
Vigo.
No,
No.
this wasn't his first movie. I think he had already done I Come in Peace and
Yeah.
'Cause, dude, he was-
I looked him up
before
because
this-
he looks like the fucking guy that plays Vigo the
except for
Carpathian.
shredded.
He's not
Like this
Vigo,
guy.
motherfucker.
I just
This
said
guy
he looks like
is
him,
a Greek
Charlie.
god, right? Like I was super impressed.
You keep
He's
He
chiseled,
was one of the best parts of the movie.
chiseled
Yeah,
out of
and, like,
stone.
I had read in the trivia that they had found this guy at a Gold's Gym. It was just like there was I don't know what movie it was that Van Damme was supposed to be in, but they got him instead. I don't know what it was, but they were like
No retreat, no surrender.
They were like, I got a guy. I know a guy. I
Yes.
saw this guy at the gym. He looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, it worked for Johnny Depp. I
Man,
mean,
he does look great.
Yeah.
who, Vigo or Johnny Depp?
Vigo.
Vigo,
Depp.
I mean Johnny Depp.
Ray.
Vigo
Vigo.
looks good. Yeah.
That's-
Bigelow.
dude, that's-
Sorry, not me calling it
Fucking Vigo. I just made fucking Giannis come in.
No. That is not that.
Sorry, Charlie.
I am sending him a message about this.
Yes.
Okay.
No! I opened my door and I
shit.
I'm like,
He
facing
hits
his
you
abs.
with that badass roundhouse
Right
that
up
he hit Billy
against-
Blanks with. I was like, dude, that was impressive as fuck.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, he
I will
kicks the piss out of him in that lunchroom
Yeah.
scene, man.
Yeah.
He does.
He does.
But they do that fight and they have to stop it. But Billy Blanks is walking away going, "Oh, I beat the shit out of him. He's never going to
It's
recover
the
from
fucking
that."
limp.
You're lucky.
dude.
you
I
broke
was like,
it up.
What? Yeah, what fight were you at, Billy Blanks? Because you did not win that at all.
And he's wearing those fucking pit vipers, dude. And I've always hated those sunglasses, man. I hate them so much. Growing up playing baseball, I had them. They suck. And
Yeah.
he's just
Was
and
it
seeing
Pit
him with
Vipers
this.
and Oatleys were like the big glasses to have at the time?
So, what he was missing was his purple fucking
Dude.
box Chevy and
I know
a
this
backwards hat.
Yeah.
And a backwards hat. That's what he was missing, man.
I was like, dude, quit putting the mesh shirt on and
With
just
the-
go shirtless from now on. Like,
With the-
Unzip your shirt
with, like,
down
the
to your fucking
tactical
belly button.
suspenders.
he put that damn thing on like
Dude, those
3
things are awesome.
times. Yeah. That if he had known about Simon Phoenix and Demolition Man, he would have
Hell
rocked
yeah.
the bibbed overalls. If someone had told Jalal about bibbed overalls and not guns with bullets, that would have been in this movie too. I don't know, man. It's this.
Charlie.
If you like martial arts and fights,
Yeah.
this is the movie to watch. That's all this movie's about. That's all that's good about this movie. Everything else is just filler. And that's the best
Yeah.
I can ever say about it. Is it's just filler. Don't try to dissect the movie, Parker. Don't dissect that film on TC
Or do
2000.
it. It might be fun.
Because oh my god, can you imagine them going, well, so they said this, but then like 20 minutes later totally forgot
Yeah,
about that whole plot point. Must have got yelled at by the dog.
I just have to bring this up too. Another part
for
of
it.
the writing that was just absolutely horrendous that I noticed was when Zoe and Jason are in the apartment
Mhm.
and he's making that pasta and he's like, "You want some of my muscle pasta?" And she like looks at it in disgust and is like, "No." And then later on, when she's leaving, she goes, "Enjoy your dinner. That looks really good." I was just like,
Does he?
I didn't catch that.
what
Does-
was in the
does he
same
s-
30 seconds? Like literally,
Does he
she
say-
looked at it in disgust, and then she's like, "Oh, that like," because he offers her some, but she's wanting to go out and investigate what's going on because she knows she's kind of figuring out that the the main commander isn't a good guy, and
Yeah,
so she's wanting
she
to go
figures
out
out
and kinda
they're
figure
letting-
stuff out.
That they're called the breakers, that the breakers are getting in way too easy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's like trying
So
to uncover
somebody's
the
gotta be-
plot.
But I need to know
Yeah.
right now that does he calls it muscle spaghetti or muscle
Muscle-
pasta?
muscle pasta.
Muscle pasta.
Yes, muscle.
I
No, it was
heard
muscle.
mustard pasta. Dude, and I'm like, no wonder she doesn't want that shit.
I'd eat mustard pasta. Yeah, I like
Muscle.
mustard.
I would
It's
never.
tasty in an
Mickey-
apocalyptic setting, right?
down.
Mustard pasta.
I'm down.
No, I was like, why the fuck does she? Why does he want mustard pasta? Get the fuck
I'd
out
rather
of here.
have mustard pasta
Hell
than
yeah.
muscle pasta because either A, it's his
Yeah,
muscles, or B, it's a
Right.
muscle out of the water. I'm not eating either one of
Or,
those things.
or it's pasta with just
Yeah,
fucking gains in it.
creatine
You
in
know,
that
that's how he
mix.
got so fucking
Yeah,
ripped,
that's
dude.
muscle.
What is it? The cream of the crop.
Get out of here.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Charlie.
I
I
yeah.
actually thoroughly enjoyed the scenes with Sumai and Jason, like when they start meeting, like when they meet each other and then he stays with them, and like them kind of I know the acting is still horrendous, but just those
like
scenes
a
of
training
them and like their
montage.
camaraderie. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that part. And the daughter, I liked her character because she was kind of adding some little bits and pieces of kind of what had been going on, and I really enjoyed those parts with them too. But the ending just killed it for me. Especially when Zoe is just standing, that she's supposed to be the savior, and she's just staring there blankly. Yeah, nope. Mm-mm.
Dude, Bolo punched somebody through a door and killed him. Then stepped on his body to walk over him.
I laughed my ass off because I'm like, that was totally really accidental, but they left it in.
I thought it was a little bit of the period, because I feel like they knew each other before this, right? Like that the camaraderie. Not the camaraderie, the interaction. He's like, you used to be this great fucking person. While Bolo's not saying dick to him, dude.
Bolo, sorry, I was trying to put a story together. Bolo trained all the guards, so you had the TC officers and the guards. That's why Matthias and Billy Blanks are fighting at the beginning, because they're two different groups underground. Well, they talk about, I was, I don't know if it was the girl or if it was Bolo talking. He goes, I trained the guards. So he was part of all that, and he trained Matthias. So that's why Matthias like knew him and was like, all right, I'm going to take, now I am the master kind of bullshit. But yeah, we lost Mickey.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Where'd Mickey go?
What happened? I'm over here watching the trailer for the fucking movie. It's just playing on IMDb. And here's fucking Billy Blanks just fucking.
I don't know. I was just sending you a message. Like, what just happened? Everything froze.
What happened, Mickey?
Charlie's fucking concentrated his chi.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the chi strikes again.
I was aiming for Dustin. I'm sorry.
We said chi, not cheese.
All his Vigo shit.
A young, handsome
dude. He looks like fucking Vigo, man.
Shut up! He doesn't look like Vigo.
Charlie, he does a little bit.
I like Vigo too, but that's not my thought. All right,
go ahead.
Are we done with the movie? Because they shoot up some chemicals into the sky, but somehow they don't mix while they're in the atmosphere. I swear to God, it pollinate. It was Total Recall.
Pollinate.
And that one chick just watching those rockets launch, she's like, oh, look at the pretty lights. And just starts launching that shit right up into the air, not moving whatsoever. It's just terrible.
We watched a physical representation of shooting blanks, Charlie. That's what that was.
That third one didn't look like it made it out of the area. Like,
no, it was bashful.
The camera, it went, okay. I don't have enough.
Yeah. But I did like when fucking Jalel, I'm just gonna say Jalel, whatever, is riding the elevator up and flings over the fucking corporal and hangs. I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty
actually
sick.
The stunt of him getting on the elevator was kind of badass.
When he runs, he literally runs up the ladder. Oh, it was fucking tight.
Yeah, that was.
And you
cool.
can tell that they did it in camera. Like, I couldn't see a safety harness, so I actually wonder if he was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to do it myself." But
he's like, they did it in Demolition Man.
They did.
Yeah. That's what they're doing over there.
Because you can see him in a split second, like his timing was ever so slightly off, and he had to hurry up on the last little bit and then reach up and grab that bar. Like, I didn't see any safety shit, and the camera never cut. I was like, that motherfucker's really, it's probably not as tall as it was showing, but he still did it. And I was like, that was actually pretty badass. I like the stunt in that. I didn't have an issue with any of the like other, like, normal stunts in here either. People falling off buildings or the motorcycle stuff or anything like that. I was like, this is still really well done as far as stunt work and the choreography. It's literally only hindered by the story. And even I can forgive the acting because when I watch these movies, I am not watching actors. I am watching martial artists in a movie. That is their profession, is martial arts. Sometimes they can be an actor. But I am not going like, I wonder what they would be like in Shakespeare. You know, I'd really like to see
I'd watch
Bolo Yeung holding a skull. You know, they're like, I knew you.
I'd love that shit. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, it's got the fucking ninja mask on it.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Dude.
No, what he would crush the skull in his hand and then just look in the camera. That would be the Bolo Yeung. That would be
like the coconut.
Like a coconut.
He learned it from Hulk Hogan. Charlie,
is that the next stage of what Hogan had to learn after you can crush a coconut with your mind? Now it's how to blow up a coconut from behind the wall. So that's like the next step in the process. All right, let's pick our favorite stuff in this movie.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel. Whoa! I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler.
It's definitely the pretzel.
All right. Thankfully, people started to die in this movie towards the end because for a while I thought I was going to be like, well, this is going to be the best fight in the movie, but finally some deaths happen. But I'm going to say you can pick either. You can either pick your favorite death or your favorite fight sequence. So, Anna, we're going to start with you because you've been way too quiet, and I'm going to get you in here. We're not doing Kroll again. What is your favorite kill and or fight or both?
I have talked way more than Kroll, if I'm remembering correctly.
You have.
Yeah, I put that far in the recesses of my mind.
I just like poking at you a little bit.
I know. Definitely when he punches him through the door. Because even at that moment, I was like, whoa, okay. That's unrealistic, but I'm digging it. Like, this dude has got the chi, literally. So, yeah, I loved it. I was like, that's a good stunt.
I like that he is trying to open the door the whole time, and it's almost like Bolo Yeung had a realization of, oh yeah, I know what I can do, and then does it. You know,
I think it was just more of like a last resort thing. Like he didn't want to do that.
There you go. Yeah,
I would buy that. He is not the quickest. He was not the quickest to like kill. In this movie.
No.
Except for one scene. I don't know if anyone's going to bring it up, but I haven't brought it up yet, but we'll get to it in a second. But Hannah, what about you? Do you have a favorite kill or fight in this movie?
I'll do both since Anna, that's my favorite kill too, is when Bigelow gets it through the door with the chi. That was really cool. And like I said, you got a little bit of blood there. There is a little bit of blood in this movie, but yeah, it's not. It's not. I'm the gore gal,
crazy.
So
I'm sorry we didn't bring the gore, but
didn't bring the gore this time. I'm just kidding, but I do like when Zoe and Jason fight, because I thought it was, I don't know, it wasn't emotional, but I mean, that's his like partner that he's known, and he thought she was dead, and now she's alive, and he's kind of excited, but then he's like, oh no, she's evil now, and she just starts attacking him. And so I did like the fight scene between Zoe and Jason. I thought that was pretty cool.
No, I thought it was a good one, because he's he doesn't really want to hit her, he doesn't really want to hurt her.
Yeah,
but also she's kicking his ass.
She's just kicking the crap out of him. Yeah.
Like I was looking,
doing fucking cartwheels.
Stuff up on her. It's not like she was like a martial artist in a lot of these movies, but I bought it in this one. Like she's holding her own.
Yeah.
Quite well. Like whenever she does that one fight and she used the stiletto heel. Like she's fighting in heels in that demonstration, and it looks like she's like going to put it through that dude's dome.
Yes, that was awesome.
Holy shit.
Except for she would have done it.
Except for whenever she tries to choke Jason because she's doing this number on his neck. Maybe that's all she needed with her strong fingers, her strong android.
Yeah, that's where the 20% android was.
Yeah. There you go. In her hands.
Hands of steel?
Oh,
What is it like this?
There were
God damn it, Anna! Mention him.
there were quite a few punches and misses in this movie. I noticed
yes.
it reminded
Oh, yes.
me of Hands of Steel. So that was a lot of no arm wrestling, unfortunately, in this movie. But Dustin, what's your favorite kill and or fight?
Man, my favorite fight is the second fight circle where Bolo is fighting the fucking crackhead with the knife. And then Billy Blanks just punches him right in the mouth, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I loved it. That was some good shit. My favorite kill, I don't want to. I mean, Bolo fucking grabs that dude. Like, what is he? He scratches him or some
tiger
shit.
style.
Yes, the tiger style. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
That was Blade. He was fighting Blade,
Yeah.
the dude with a every time he spun
Yeah.
his
It's like that
Yeah,
party
like
thing. Yeah.
the party favor, the clacker.
Yeah, it's probably the tiger style. Tiger claw.
Tiger claw, bear claw, tiger claw, eagle claw, tiger claw, bear claw.
I always think of the new guy when he goes tiger claw and kicks him in the nuts.
Spirit gives a new
So
meaning to
good.
spirit fingers, claws, and
Yeah.
the pincers.
It's in the pinch. Scorpion, tiger claw,
I
scorpion,
watched
tiger
Bring It
claw.
On not too long ago.
And it goes, watch out for your ears.
Yeah, just grab a load.
Yeah.
Mickey, what about you, bub? What's your favorite fight and or kill of TC 2000?
My favorite kill was going to be the Bolo Yeung tiger scratch guy to death. So, but I did have a really favorite fight, and we talked about it earlier when he first came up from the surface, and those bums were giving him a hard time, and he had to take on those three guys, one with the nunchucks and then the other two dudes. And I just love the way he finished it with that like jumping two legs, bam! Like he put one in both of their chests. And then lands Bruce Lee style. I was like, dude, that's awesome, man.
A good jump kick instead of, boxing somebody's
he didn't box the
ears.
ears. He went straight for the chest and took them both out. It was awesome.
I think he got 13-year-old Charlie's letter in the mail going,
That's what it was.
I'll fucking take that kick, man. It's bullshit. Stop it.
Charlie, what about you, man? What was your favorite fight and kill in this movie?
So I was going to bring up the Bolo Yeung tiger claw if no one else was going to bring it because it was cool. But my favorite fight, and I'm going to call it a kill, is when he fights the giant and the Bolo Yeung goes in and saves that woman and the kid who's excited to be in the movie.
Yeah.
That whole fight is just fucking awesome of how small they made Bolo Yeung seem. That guy's like holding his own. And, that moment of realization where Bolo's like usually the badass and he's like, okay, this is going to be tougher than I thought. And jumps up on that dude. They fight on the ground. He grabs the kid is like trying to jump in for some weird reason. I'm like, wait a minute, is the big guy the kid's dad? Like, is he like trying to save his dad or is he on Bolo's side? I couldn't figure it out.
Charlie, you should know that was you. You should know.
The big guy was my dad, and I was trying to save my dad. But Bolo like holds his hand and then he kicks him out that fucking window, and I'm picturing it was like 20 stories up, and he kills him. But yeah, the giant fight for me is probably my favorite because that was the moment in this movie where I was just like, yes, this is fucking awesome. I love all of this. But all right, that is our kills and or fights. So we are going to next talk about the movie poster.
You got a face only a mother could love. But damn, you packed one hell of a punch.
So I will lead this one off, seeing as how I'm probably the one with the most amount of like history with this movie. To me, this poster is iconic. Billy Blanks to me. This is the one I've always known him for. I think I knew he was in other movies, but again, being in small town, we didn't have Blockbusters or, Hollywood Video or anything. So they got what they thought would rent out. So there wasn't like a whole row of Billy Blanks movies. So they got TC 2000 and now none of the other ones. So that was the one I remember. And for me, the movie poster matches the movie because the movie poster doesn't have a story and neither does the movie. It's Billy Blanks on the front.
It's thinner than that guy's pecker.
Yeah. Oh, you must have a pretty thin pecker.
God damn it, Hannah.
Well, It's like non-existent.
Oh my god, dude! Hey, it's not his fault, okay?
But the way he looks on the cover is the way he looks in the movie. Like they literally like pull it right straight from there. You got to turn the box over obviously to get any of the other shit that's in this. But no, I definitely think the movie is deserving of the poster it has. So Mickey, you're the other Billy Blanks aficionado here. What do you think about the movie poster?
If I was walking through a video store looking for something to rent and I saw this, I'm picking it up. So absolutely, it matches the vibe. It matches the energy. Billy Blanks looks badass, holding a gun, sunglasses. He looks awesome, man. The color scheme, the pose, the oiled up muscles and everything. He just looks awesome.
The P. Diddy baby oil, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
All right. Anna, what about you? What do you think about the movie poster for TC 2000?
I think it kind of reminds me of a video game in a lot of ways. I didn't even look at the poster, honestly. I had to look it up just now.
That's okay.
But yeah, it looks like a video game. And honestly, like we did have Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, but they were in the bigger town close by. The one we had like right beside us was this little mom and pop store. And I could definitely see them getting something like this. And I could see like young Anna looking at that and being like, dude, that guy looks badass. Looks like he could kick some ass, which he does. And then, yeah, no story. But yeah, he looks cool. And that's what he's there to do. And he did it well.
Anna's like, best thing about this entire movie, poster.
Yeah, poster.
That's it.
Hannah, what about you? What do you think about the movie poster?
Yeah, I like the movie poster. It does, like Anna was saying, it does remind me of a video game too. I like the colors of it. The colors is what jumps out at me first because I kind of see like a little bit of purple on his face maybe and like some purple a little bit in the background mixed with that blue and the red and yeah, I really like that. And like Mickey said, he's looking oiled up and ready to go. So yeah, it definitely makes you feel like this movie is going to be a lot better than it was.
Did y'all read the little caption next to his head? The year is 2020.
I did not know that in the movie.
So this is what this movie is set in 2020.
Did they ever say that in the movie?
Oh, he should be more advanced than that.
Yeah.
Did they ever say the year in the movie? I don't think they ever did.
I don't think so.
I think they do because we get narration throughout the movie from Billy Blanks.
Very boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was another thing I meant to bring up. We'll get to Dustin in a second. He can wait for the Vigo shit.
Okay. You
but
motherfucker.
I almost wish they had dug a little bit more into like kind of that noir, like over commentary that Billy Blanks was doing, where he's not actually talking, but it's him thinking about what's going on. Yeah. You could have told so much more of this story.
Bingo.
Just with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And still let the movie play out. But they did it like 3 times. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. I think I kind of dig this. It also would help that Billy Blanks wouldn't have to worry about how he looks when he's reading something because he's literally reading it. But then they just drop it. Like it doesn't happen anymore after like the first third of the movie.
And then at the very end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The
very briefly.
very end.
As he closes this out very briefly.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, Charlie, but I wouldn't want it from Billy Blanks' perspective. I would rather it be from Bolo.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, so instead of him having to try and talk, like give him be the one, not him, but you see him and you hear the narration and we have to assume it's Bolo.
I could see that, but one other thing that after watching it, I was like, you know what? It would have been it would have been a lot more hilarious. And 2, I think it would have worked better for Bolo. It said not even have him talk until the end. Like the daughter's already like translating for him a little bit at the beginning, and then they drop that he can talk. He should have kept that whole bit up the entire time and like get Billy Blanks like irritated that he can't communicate. But then at the end where she's like,
takeout food.
But get all the way to the end part where they're like, I don't know, maybe it's Zoe. I don't know, maybe it's this. And Bolo walks over and he goes, life. And types it in. And then like Billy Blanks look at him like, can you talk this whole fucking time? And just have Bolo smile at him a little bit. Just I know it's cliche, but I would have lost my shit if that had been how you found out Bolo totally speaks English the entire time of the movie, but didn't want to talk to Billy Blanks.
Yeah.
That would have been
That would
hilarious.
have been great.
It would have been like the gag from The Perfect Weapon.
Mm.
When he goes to the takeout guy and he's like, more rice? More? No,
Not
your neighbor.
understanding.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah. You do speak English. All right, Dustin, what do you think about the movie poster?
So the regular movie poster kicks ass a lot.
Yes.
I like the Vinegar Syndrome poster more though, because we get more
obviously.
of and we get Billy Blanks with the nunchucks and all that shit. So there's little to no story. There's little to no picture other than fucking Billy Blanks. So yes, it matches the vibe of the movie.
I think with the Vinegar Syndrome one, though, it totally, like, if you put TC 2000s and Expect No Mercy side by side, they're like almost probably done by the same artist. But I feel like those would look kind of cool in your like room or nerd room or something.
Yeah.
Side by side, they would look pretty badass.
You're not wrong.
But it is cool. But it was the second I saw it, I went, wait, isn't that what Expect No Mercy looks like? And I looked it up and I was like, pretty fucking close.
I mean, it's obviously it's the same oil painter. You know what I mean? Like it has to be the same guy. Yeah. But yeah,
I think it was.
Definitely matches the vibe.
Yep. All right, cool. Let's rate this bad boy. So we do it on the 3 Bs. Is it badass, basic, or bomb?
Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
All right, I'm terrified that we're about to hear our first bomb. Well, Dustin, have you already broke our bomb cherry once?
Yep.
Okay.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
That's right. Nikki and I were a lot
Yes,
more
we were.
forgiving at that movie.
Nope.
Viggo Mortensen over here just had to go and break that one. So okay, so the ladies, if they break it, that's fine. They can call it a bomb, and I won't be heartbroken. Anna, let's start with you. Is this movie a bomb? Is it basic or is it badass?
So, based on the simple fact that yes, I do think this is better than Kroll.
Yes.
I'm going
knew
to
it.
give it a basic.
Whew.
Because I see like why guys like you guys that don't take that the wrong way love movies like this. You know what I mean? Same thing with Kroll. Like I understood.
That's racist.
Like, no, it's not. It was fun. Oh my. Even though I didn't like Kroll, I enjoyed hearing you guys talk about it, which is why I listen to y'all's podcasts anyways. So it's same thing with this. It's been fun to hear you guys like who've grown up with them and love it and talk about it. So yeah, it's a basic. And also Kroll's got 30 more minutes on this one. At least this is a quick
At
watch.
least.
A quick watch.
These are the glorious 90-minute movies that we love so much.
I love them.
It's so easy to get through.
Yeah.
Hannah, let's go with you. Hannah, do you think it is badass, basic, or bomb?
I'll say basic too, but I will not say that I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed Kroll. I think I liked Kroll a little bit more.
You had some positive things for Kroll during that episode.
Because it does have more. There is a little bit more of a story there. You do have more creatures and magic, and this is this just
This
the
is
fighting
an
is
80s
not
action
enough for
movie.
me. Like just the fighting being great is not enough. I need more. And it just, the story just killed it for me. Maybe if that ending was a little, like maybe if Zoe had done a little bit more, it wouldn't have just absolutely ruined it for me. But yeah, that ending, I was just like, what is she doing?
She needed to be oiled.
Oh my God.
Right here.
Where's P. Daddy when you need him?
Yeah.
He's locked up.
Yeah, it's a basic for me. I won't say it's a bomb.
That's fair.
Because
That's totally fair.
Yeah, it's good for what it is. I mean, I understand it. You know, we're not here for the story. We're here for the action. I get that. But for me too, I wish there was just a little bit more there. It was a great idea, like a great the elements of it that were there were great. They just weren't executed like me and Anna talked about on Halloween 3. There was a great there could have been a great story there, but it just was not executed properly. And yeah, the writing just sucked, and Billy Blank, his, I'm sorry, his just no emotion, and he's just reading his lines. I feel like you could have put a little bit more into it, Billy. Come on, you did more in Tybo than you did in this. Okay,
I really
far as
kind of want
emotion.
them to watch Expect No Mercy after seeing
You
this.
guys
Hell
have
yeah.
to watch Expect No Mercy.
Because I think you're
But-
going to have way more fun. It's a lot better
Yeah.
story. It's still got some sci-fi elements to it, very video
Okay,
game-ish.
yeah.
But the one-liners, the energy, it's still a B action movie. It's 90 minutes long, Anna. Don't worry. But I feel like you will have even more appreciation for that movie after watching this one. With
I'll
the way
watch
you
it.
guys had your
Yeah.
experience.
But I will say,
I'll send you the link.
Okay, sweet.
yeah, but I will say Kroll does, the one thing about Kroll that I didn't like about was how long it was. It was way too long. And
Yeah.
this was, it was a short watch. It did take me a while to get through it. Like I was pausing and kind of going and doing stuff and then coming back to it. And yeah, it took me. And then I watched it again today, and it took me a while to get through it again. But
Well, I think with
Blows
Kroll,
my mind
because
that
of
with some
the
people do
the
that. I don't
fantasy element in it, I don't know that, and it didn't land. That's why I feel like it's worse,
why you-
because at
yeah.
least this has like
That's
cool
fair.
action scenes. You know what I mean? Like with a
Yeah.
fantasy world. I mean, I guess this is fantasy too, but it's post-apocalyptic. It's dirty. It's fighting. Pretty standard mix for an action movie. But with
Yeah.
fantasy, you've got to have more story there, more information, and we just didn't get it. Not as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's totally fine. Totally fine. I think it's fair. I don't disagree with any of your issues with this. I mean, that's why I started the episode like I did. Here's my story. So, that's why I would have even warned you guys and went, look, don't worry about the story. Just appreciate the action.
At least it
And then
wasn't
y'all probably would've-
vampires.
There you go.
You're right. Because vampires with a Y, not John Carpenter's.
We made a story for it.
And I pulled a Pete last episode, but it was unintentional.
Okay. Really?
Very unintentional, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like we all went in cold to the movie.
We did.
Not knowing anything, and 75% of it was boobs and bush.
What was it?
It's called Raw Force.
Raw?
it's
The name
pretty-
just
pretty-
sounds
it's pretty-
dirty.
Yeah.
Two big bees.
But
It's the next episode to drop. You'll hear it
yeah,
soon.
but
Okay,
the trailer is what we were like, fucking A, this looks good.
Yeah,
No.
we got bit by it. So,
And
all right,
let's
let's change this up. I need to be brought back up a little bit. Mickey, what are we ranking TC 2000?
So look, first of all, I've been hearing y'all talk about Kroll this whole episode, and I haven't said anything, but that is a certified banger. That's like a top 5 movie.
I'm sorry, Mickey.
I know, it's fine.
We didn't
That's
grow
right.
up
So
on
I
it,
watched it as a
sorry.
childhood, and I was like, I fucking love Kroll. So I was like, oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love Kroll.
Yeah.
You're not sitting here alone, okay?
You guys are hitting on a
Yes.
lot of things
Charlie
with this
loves Kroll.
movie, and one thing you said that made me click, it doesn't have the charm of Expect No Mercy or like some of these other like movies we've watched. There just wasn't a good oozing villain. You know, everybody was just too cheesy. The villains were a little too cheesy or a little too flat in this one, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was like, man, I wish I had more charm. I would have like loved it. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is B action, and it's badass, right? Like the action in this thing, the fights are amazing. The cool, like the cheese stuff is badass. All the little training montage, everything. I was hyped. Now I did have to watch it twice. I will admit, I watched it the first time only because of the story. And we've already said that. I had no idea what that. I was like, what the hell was that about? So I had to go watch it again to figure it out. But I also got to enjoy watching those fights again. So yeah, badass TC 2000.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dustin, I kind of know what you're going to be like. 'Cause you've been pretty hyped this episode, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about
Dude.
it.
Bolo punches a watermelon through the wall and it explodes. Billy Blanks fights hobos in this. I'm looking at a picture right now of Billy Blanks when they're about to do surgery on him. this movie is certified badass. The fights in it are fucking awesome. I do wish either make Bolo not talk at all or give him the inner monologue.
Agreed.
One of the two. Having him do the 3-word sentences, because he's like the punctuation at the end of the translation. Other than that, I have not enough one-liners. Please give me more one-liners. But this movie is certified badass. Is it better than Expect No Mercy? Yeah. No. But if it's whenever it decides to not be $50 fucking dollars, I'm going to buy it.
100%.
Charlie, what about you, man?
Hey, dude, I brought this movie. I put it on the list. The second we started a list, and Mickey, we found out he was a huge Billy Blanks fan, and I was like, oh, we are definitely doing TC 2000. I grew up with this movie. It has been a favorite of mine forever. As a kid, I didn't give a shit about story in a movie. It was all about watching the fights. Right. So it was perfect for me. Watching it now, I was trying to put a story to it, and about halfway through, I went, fuck this story. These fights are awesome. I love every one of these. Bolo Yeung, I need him being a good guy in more movies. I gotta find all his movies now and watch them. I will forever be a huge fan of Matthias Hughes. He is my alien bounty hunter. And I will punch you. I will jump ear slap you with my ankles, sir. That's what I'm going to do.
No fighting in the museum.
I was just in the neighborhood.
You need to put a happy little kitten right next to him. He's like, no, please leave. You can get prints in the gift shop.
You're doing everything incorrectly.
Yes. Everything you're doing is wrong. I just want you to know that. Everything you're doing is wrong.
Sorry.
Is Vigo. Wow.
Yes!
I can do Janosch all day long.
There it is.
It's badass. It is TC 2000 is badass. It is one of the other movies of why I'm doing this show. More people need to know about it. And again, forget the story, watch the action. This is one of those where it's just like, wish there was some more fighting. Don't worry. In about 30 seconds, there's more fighting. It's fight, and it's awesome. I love it. This gave me an appreciation for Billy Blanks other than Tybo, and I am here for it. So, all right, all the way around, I think this was a win. No bombs on TC 2000. My heart is not broken, so thank you. Ladies, it was a blast having you over on the B Action side of the podcast finally. So why don't you tell the people that only listen to B Action where they can find you at?
The same place you're listening to B Action right now. Anywhere you get your podcasts.
There you go.
Cinema Slab.
That's it. They are as active as we are on the, Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. Wherever you find us, you will find them. We share their stuff out constantly. We're on all of each other's shows. We are a network without actually calling ourselves a network. That's pretty much what this has turned into. And we are all here for it. Mickey, what do you have cooking at the Nerd Initiative?
So Play for Keeps is still growing every Friday night. We're talking about toys and collectibles and pop culture. So stop by on YouTube for that live show or X or Facebook.
I did. I stopped by.
I really appreciate it. That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. See, that's it.
I support my friends and what they do.
Yeah.
Now for the other people, Dustin, what are you doing?
November. Yeah. November is our Wrestlers Gone Wild month.
Oh, hell.
Over on the Flicks and Friends podcast.
Awesome.
When this drops, we have already put out the first episode of that, and that is Predator. And we had
Predator.
We had dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. No, I'm kidding, Charlie. We had Charlie on the episode. It was a ton of fucking fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
We have a huge lineup with the Girl in the Third Attic is going to be a good one. That's going to be... It has CM Punk in it. It's a suspense thriller horror movie. Ready to Rumble, of course. And dude, we are wrapping it up with Blade Trinity.
Oh man,
cool.
I
Man.
cannot wait to tear that fucking movie
Oh,
Don't you
come on.
dare, sir.
He's
Don't
like,
you
Don't give up
dare.
with Triple H like that.
I mean, it
amazing.
it followed the Guillermo del Toro
Yeah,
one. So
that's true.
what do you expect me to do?
I mean, yeah, but you can't blame the
Yeah.
movie for that, okay? You can't. It's what got us Deadpool, okay? So you got to give it some
True.
props.
It was so
It
good.
is. The producers saw how Ryan Reynolds was, and they went,
Hell
"That's
yeah.
Deadpool. We're going to work on it." Unfortunately, that was right before Origins Deadpool, but
Yeah,
he
there you
was
go.
so
That's what they
good.
got.
They gave it to him again. They gave him a second
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Well-
Charlie, what you got cooking over on Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies?
Well,
Where
this is
everyone's already
no-
listening to this.
Right, and they don't already know. But yes, it is November, and while Dustin's doing wrestlers, we're doing ninjas over at Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies. It is Ninja November. So all ninja movies all month. We are doing Ninja 3, The Domination, movie called Blood Beat. We're blaming Nate for that one. I haven't watched it yet. We'll see what it
okay.
is. Then my pick, Ninja
Yes.
Assassin, the bloodiest fucking ninja movie you can ever watch.
Sounds promising.
And then Pete has brought a Pete pick called Ninja the
boy.
Sorcerer or something
Hell
like that. I
yeah.
don't know.
Of course.
But is it like ninja but spelled like NENJAIA, like
Something
vampire?
crazy.
If it's a bunch of lesbian ninjas, I'm going to be really
Dude!
upset.
He's gonna be pissed.
Oh, that's a Pete pick if I've ever heard one.
That's Anna, are you on that one?
If that's what it turns out to be, I need to be.
He needs to be. We both need to be. People think we're lesbians, so hey.
I know, right? Everybody thinks we're a cute lesbian couple.
Yeah.
You
when
can't get
Marley
Hannah
started
without
with-
Hannah in the middle. So that's how.
There you go.
Just here to be a blessing, y'all.
That's okay.
Hey, real quick, speaking of November themes, we're doing a theme as well. Never seen November. And we're covering
yeah.
movies that neither one of us have seen.
Well,
That's a ton
good.
of
You
fun.
got
So send us
got-
y'all's suggestions.
We have two picked out. We're going to review The Guest because we're obsessed with Dan Stevens right now. And we're going to do Anyone But You, that Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney rom-com that came out recently.
all the like comedy looking one.
Yeah.
I just remember the scene on the
Yeah, I
beach
think-
in the
yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Billy Blanks in it?
Well, Glenn
Maybe.
Powell is, so
But I ain't
Yeah,
watching
that's
it.
what matters.
Hey, this episode lines right up. It drops in November. You also didn't see this movie, so you guys are right on track for
Yeah,
movies
we
you have
are.
not seen in November.
there we go.
It is going to be
Perfect.
stacked. All right, well that does it for this episode of B Action.
Hey, I just need you guys to remember one thing right now, okay?
What's that?
Don't just watch action.
B Action.
Mission accomplished.